So if anything, this is a blessing in disguise, time-wise. It's quite fortunate. Plus it gives time to concentrate on this other account between now and the end of the year to build it up and to get it ready. So yeah, it's just weird enough. Might actually be the best thing. Second, I now got a backup. So also once this one grows, we get this one up to decent numbers, I'll start dropping the backup of the backup into the live as well. So there are 3. I've already got a 3rd account. It's a good name as well. So that one will be used as well at some point. That way there are 2 backups, which obviously over time will be fine. One thing I'm curious about though, and we won't know this until next Saturday, probably. Is whether or not, having had any strike or ban on the live on the main account, whether that will affect the numbers or how the main account is promoted on the FYP page, etc, etc. Because you guys know that in a typical live on the old account, it will go from 0 to 500 in about 2 minutes and then to 1,000 very quick. I have no clue if a ban having been imposed will change that. So that's one other thing to look forward to seeing what actually, if any, effect that's had. Yeah, London City bans. Let's just say it's another guard themed account. It's actually a pretty damn good name that I might even have used originally, to be fair. Yeah. Obviously most of the guardy names have been used or taken, but it's a good one. Yep, 9.5k likes. I mean, when we look at the number of people watching, you guys have done a massive number of likes each already to get to those numbers. Crazy. Yeah, quite surprised, isn't it? Oh, yep. The horse agrees with us, guys. He's like, yes. Tappy McTap. Wow. That's straight to, talking about 10k. We're going to have at 20k in about 5 minutes at this rate, guys. Horse is like, tap if you like the live. See, he's actually saying it, look. Tap if you like the live. Is that right, Mr. Horse? Yes. Boom. That was crazy fast, wasn't it? Straight to the 10k mark. Extraordinary. Oh, sorry. Me too, actually. Oh, no.
Sorry.
It's okay. So the tourist flow is beginning once again. Yeah, but I think the main reason that we got a lot of noise from those horses is that they were far more sensitive to what's going on here than the HCAV horses. Bearing in mind, yes, they're out on the streets a lot, but in South London, in Woolwich, it's not the same as having thousands of people around. Woolwich is a pretty quiet part of South London. Yeah, I think that's the main reason that the horses were far more vocal than these horses. I will try and find out tonight though, precisely when the Blues are back. My money will be on tomorrow for the weekend, but we'll see. This is the first week that I ever remember that the lifeguards have done more time on duty here at King's than the Blues. Did you always see them out and about on the streets quite often, Rob? I guess they are out pretty much daily, or not. I've seen very little footage of them, to be fair, other than the past month or so they've been here. Hey Kenzie, I'm glad you found us. Yeah, we are back on this account for now, and then back on the main account on and off from Monday. Also, just like, guys, I was enjoying the peace and quiet, and then you all turned up, as usual. No, it's fine, you know that. If I were not doing this live, I'd be outside, probably walking as well. When in 2 months we're all sitting, well, I say all, I won't be, most people will be sitting at home in the cold. We'll be missing this time outside. Remember how that winter was, guys, all the way through to pretty much April. It was terrible this year. How far away she's standing. Some people are actually terrified, they really are terrified of getting close to a horse, any horse. It's kind of cute, to be honest. Wait. Mr. Kloppy's not going to run me over. Oh, she's back. I'm still too nervous to get anywhere near the horse. Bye for now. One interesting thing I've noticed as well, going back on here, is that the way that the interface works in terms of zooming in and out and so on, it's so different from using Prism via YouTube. Decisions.
Let me take my camera and can you take a picture?
Yes, definitely coming up at some point. I mean, let's hope we get some snow this year. That will be a real majestic thing to see. Massively looking forward to that. If it happens, I've never seen the snow here ever. Wait, straight, hands straight on the reins. Just holding the reins. But she picked it up under the horse's shin, so the guard didn't see. See if this guy does the same. Yeah, it's a trick, isn't it, to be honest? This is why ideally I want to stream on both at once. That way, all sorts of variables are catered for. I did, yeah, but I didn't walk along here. I didn't come along onto horseguards. It was primarily Parliament Square, Big Ben, etc. I mean, I didn't regret it because coming out of Westminster Station, seeing that snow over the bridge in Big Ben was majestic. But at that point, I wasn't really thinking about horseguards. Focused more on the snowball fight.
I'll let you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Tom, you look amazing.
Good. The perspective looks a little bit different. Yeah, I mean, that was probably a smart thing to do.
Let's go this side.
Yeah, some people, they know the camera's there, but they have no idea that it's actually on, and they suddenly realise it's like, oops, then they move. Oh, hands are on the reins. Yeah, let's just hold the reins as though it's my horse. Look. Guard noticed.
Don't touch your strap, on your foot.
I still can't understand why the guard is not letting off at the guy. Love to know, I would love to know, honestly. What would it be to be a fly on the wall during the briefing by lifeguards officers in terms of what can and can't be said to tourists? This is what I'm wandering Margot, yeah. He did touch it more than once. It'd be really interesting to see what happens with the blues when they turn up. Really interesting to see what happens with the blues when they turn up. I would have thought inspiration would have been taken from the King's troop. But again, it also depends on which troop within the lifeguards or the blues are here. Of course, some are going to have, shall we say, certain well-known characters who are happy to shout. But that was very curious. That was a very, very clear case of the guy putting his hands there more than once, and yeah, didn't shout at him. However, as you saw, he did pull the reins out of the way. Yeah, but the lifeguards of the senior regiment, I would have expected that they would have been, you know what, hey, we've been doing it this way for X hundred years, we're going to do it the same way no matter what. So I'm somewhat surprised at the gentle, softly approach here. But I'm optimistic that won't last. I really am optimistic. Yeah, exactly, Wendy. I mean, I don't know if they've been told 100% that, or that it's been reiterated that there might be a fine imposed. However, it's still slightly concerning to see. Hey Chris, welcome into the live. Guys, news with Chris this year. So I was mentioning, Chris, wasn't I, about how it would or wouldn't go in terms of numbers. We have no clue what will happen in terms of the live getting to the FYP page. This live already has just under 20,000 likes, and we've had between 30 and 40 in. In other words, less than 1% of the usual amount. So I think it's all about that FYP page. It all seems to be turning sideways. Wait, so what's actually want to go back in the box? How curious is that? I am bush green, yeah, I'm still giving it some thought. But for the moment, we've got access on this account to the live, so it'll happen. Thank you, Chris. It's very, very kind of you. I think he wanted to press the button, but I didn't see anything going on there. There's no apparent reason why he would be concerned with anything. I didn't see him reaching out for it, but then I'm reading the screen. Thank you, Chris. Brilliant. Aha, okay, so sending a heart and liking it pushes it to FYP page. Okay, lovely. I can't believe that after 6 months of running another account, I'm still learning about this stuff. Yeah, the key thing really, I guess, is to push this account more with the main from Monday, and then do some of the weekday lives on this account, as I mentioned before, to get the numbers on this account over 10k. Yeah, it's just you would know this, Chris, from your own experience. If you move from your main to backup, and your hundreds and thousands went down to the double digits, it is what it is. Currently, Bush Green, Chris is telling us that liking it and dropping roses into the live will push it to the FYP page. Ah, okay, so you've been there, you know how hard it is. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to be live again until next Monday on the main, so the fact that this happened so quick last night took me by surprise, but it's great to see that there's so much support. It's much appreciated. Especially on a beautiful sunny day with happy people. But a pity, guys, that we saw the guard being so restrained. FYP Bush Green is the For You page, it's sort of the front page on TikTok. Hey Zoe, welcome, and thank you very much. Yeah, I was shocked, Dan. I was having a chat with Sean on WhatsApp last night, and we sort of thought, hold on, what's a good approach with this? And we figured that out, and it was surprising. Bush Green, to be honest, I'm only worried about this channel eventually being pushed to 10k, that's it. I'm not really concerned about that overall, because obviously the main is the focus, the main will always be where the content is. Post a video and then go. Actually, that's a very good idea as well, isn't it? In fact, yeah, make a little video about something, or use some of my existing content. Make a small video, push that out, and then go live. That's a very good suggestion, Chris. Brilliant. Oh, what's that? Oh, somebody just that made me jump for a second. What is that? Somebody dropped their bike on the floor. Wait, it didn't make the horse jump. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it's much appreciated. In fact, I'm almost embarrassed that I didn't give this much more thought when I was focusing on the main account. I should have pushed them both equally to start with. You know, I'd rather have two accounts of 150 than one account of 300. Peculiar as that might sound, it's all about that, you know, slow, sustained growth in the number of followers. But hey, not the end of the world. At least the YouTube's doing pretty damn good as well. No, Dan, no. They still haven't put them back. I will tonight speak with our lovely corporal of horse, and I'll see if he can tell me, one, when the blues are back, and two, if they just forgot about the signs. If anyone knows, Dan will know. So them having been missing this long would lead me to believe they're probably a way to be repainted. They will definitely not be reworded or changed. I'm quite sure it's been, you know, a hell of a long time those signs have been here. But I do think they might be up for a bit of a repaint. Crazy, guys, eh? To have pushed it as far as almost 25k likes. That means you've all liked it many hundreds of times each. So well done, everyone.
No, era colorado el otro. Ah, es este.
Guests. Oh, wait. Interesting. So we've got a small tour going on here, etc., with a yellow tuk-tuk. Wonder if he's going to sort of say to them, that'll be £800 each, please. Oh, don't think the police are going to like this. We've got another abandoned tuk-tuk. Wait and see what happens. I'm not going to say anything, it's not my business, but yeah, he just basically decided to leave his banana-coloured tuk-tuk here. The only reason he's done it briefly is to take some pictures of the lovely couple that are his passengers. Yeah, so we've got a yellow tuk-tuk, just happened to be left there. I mean, it's all good, at least he's nearby, but still unusual. After what we saw last week, first of all with Just Eats, and then there was that second incident, the security incident, with the tuk-tuk. he's smiling. Yeah, I'll tell you a funny story. Last week here, last week there was a guy with a tuk-tuk, okay, and he left it here, and the police came out and they got like really super angry with him.
They tell me sometimes, yeah.
You had this problem already, yeah?
To be honest, I do like very quick.
Hey, I mean, I could see. So even if they came out, I'd say, guys, you know, he's just taking pictures of his passengers.
To make them like feel alright.
Yeah. Okay. Good man. Good man. Have a good day. Yeah.
You too. You too.
Thank you. I can't really see the screen for a sec because it's so bright. Anyway, yeah, what a nice guy. In fact, that tuk-tuk driver was. He's completely, in one moment, made me reconsider my view of tuk-tuk drivers. He actually got off his tuk-tuk, left it there, at risk of it getting impounded, to take a picture of his passengers. How nice was that? Very wholesome. What a nice guy. Should have asked him for his name. Hey, Rena, welcome. And Stacey, welcome as well. Don't worry, Stacey, we'll be back on the main account from Monday. This is the backup, which, as you can see now, works absolutely fine for for going live. Looked at auditing videos, MI6 buildings. I don't. I'm not really a fan of the people like, what's his name? I forgot his name now. Brian, whatever is that guy. I'm not really a fan of those kind of videos. I don't really think they serve a practical purpose, to be fair. Not my thing, but hey, not my content, so I leave them to it. $26k likes, guys, which again is extraordinary considering topped out around 40. But let's see what happens with the FYP page. The key thing is that we know that one, you guys are getting notifications that you know it's on, and secondly that the stream is not actually being suppressed in any way, in the sense of it almost being hidden so you guys can't find it. Because one girl that I know, the main account is London City Walks, WALKS, London City Walks, one word, and that main account is at 315k, I think, roughly, give or take, 315, 316, something like that. So yeah, the main account is very well known in London. But yeah, sorry, I was just saying that one girl that I know, Spanish girl, lovely girl, very wholesome content, very good looking Spanish lady or girl, produces very wholesome content, reviewing restaurants and stuff like that. And her account, she noticed recently, she goes live often, her account suddenly stopped getting anyone join them live. So we were sort of talking about it, trying to figure out what was going on. No, he's not. Hey, Rena, stop it. So we were trying to figure out, she and I, what was going on with her account, like why the lives were not working. Yeah, we're pretty sure that she was shadow banned, because I follow her, exactly that. I follow her, and even I wasn't getting notifications when she was going live. And it's ridiculous, because she's smart, she's really beautiful, very, very, very articulate, speaking obviously between Spanish and English, and more importantly, she's a good person. So it's very upsetting to see that happen, because she did nothing wrong. She's never had any kind of ban or restriction on her account. But this is a curious thing, Bush Green. She's never had anything, not a single issue ever with her account. So we can't figure out why somebody that just reviews restaurants would have had a shadow ban imposed. She never did a thing wrong, never had a warning even on the screen. It's peculiar, no? I mean, being strict as a social media platform, I actually see as a positive. I like the fact that TikTok takes certain things very, 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 very strictly, okay? Because there is a lot of content on other platforms that I don't think should be there. The trouble is, I do think that certain controversial decisions should be manually reviewed and assessed. So that's where things get a bit complicated. Yeah, it's true, isn't it, Rena? You know, it's great that we've had this sort of democratization of the ability to share, to broadcast, to publish, and to live stream. But that comes obviously with firm controls. Yeah, I figured out that Bush Green. I didn't know this, but hey, Kat, welcome to you as well, and glad your mod perms are working. I do know now, though, as I said, TikTok staff told me very, 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 very clearly, don't say blah, blah, blah in the live at all. Just don't say it. And you know what? They obviously know what they're talking about, because they're the ones that are helping to create these new policies. No, oh my God, let's hope she doesn't come back. What a lovely family picture. That really is a beautiful picture they've got there, 100%. It's a private tour guide that is taking a picture of them. It's a family that have got themselves a private tour guide for their trip to London. Lovely family. Very lucky to have a picture like that. Am I a fan of the royal family? I wouldn't be interested in matters royal were I not a fan of the royal family. So of course I am, yeah. Thank you, Kat. Good stuff. At some point we'll see the FYP page thing will happen, and then boom, I saw it before. And then, guys, we're going to reminisce about how nice and quiet and civilized it was before it went bananas again. Actually, I just realised something, everyone. Why did I not even join this live with my other account? Wait, I've never joined my own live before. Wait.
Zęby normalnie w 43-letniego alkoholika.
Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't show me having joined the live, even though I've just joined it. I'm now looking at this live on my other account, on the main account. But it doesn't say. Did it, or did I miss it, guys? Did it say London City Walks join the live? I don't think it did it? How curious that is. Yeah, let me see if I can write something. Wait. It's not easy to type with one hand. Wait. Oh, there we are. Oh, look, I'm a mod in my own channel. Lucky me. Okay, so at least I'm visible in my own channel. Oh, goodness me. Tara, they know about it. I don't have a problem with them linking it for multiple reasons. On the TikTok Discord with TikTok staff, people are discussing openly about backups and swapping follows and stuff. It's. I mean, I hope so. They haven't told us it's a bad idea, and they obviously often do point out to us, "Hey guys, don't do this, don't do that." So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cool. I mean, I really hope it's cool, but you know what? They can easily link IP addresses and everything else anyway, so it's so weird to be watching my own live and being in it as well. There we are, bingo. Most viewers live today, I think now roughly, this kind of number. We've got almost as many viewers as we have tourists though. So it's not, it's not all bad. Yeah, I mean, I know that Facebook and Insta, that made the tourists jump super loudly, then they got really scared. A horse freaked them out. Wow. Yeah, I mean, as I said, people are discussing this. Nah, it will not happen. No, it will not happen, really. Definitely not. I won't say why I know that, but that will not happen. No chance at all. The whole world does come to London, and I guess in many respects that's why the bigger London accounts are very, very popular. 3 o'clock inspection coming up. Inspection changeover, double changeover coming up shortly. Yeah, I mean, on a quieter day like this, you can't really blame them. Irina, thank you very much. Oh. I guess if you just, I mean, I'm kind of tapping myself on my other phone. I mean, I hope that's not, a wrong thing to do, but there it is. So yeah, I'm numbing my thumb, guys, while I'm narrating this. Tapping away myself on the other phone. Curious, but at the same time, I think it's acceptable. Break any terms of service. Love the people that do this, like a kind of selfie video or something, like in front of the horse. He's asking the guards permission, he's saying to the guards that they can get a selfie, and of course it is. I mean, it's fine here, people do it all the time, but nice to see him ask. Very, very polite, considerate. Of course, horse has other ideas there. He's like, you know what? No. You're getting too close. To be honest, I think it comes down to 2 things. You never know 100% if you can trust somebody with your phone, especially in central London. And secondly, a lot of people don't speak English, are not comfortable enough to ask a stranger to take a picture of them. Plus, you know, he can choose his best angle when he's taking his own picture. Guys, if you actually literally max out the likes, I mean, 33,000, that's it, pretty extraordinary. Oh wait, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that actually. Yeah, you got that line, didn't you? It sort of drops confetti down saying that you've liked as much as you can, temporarily. $120 times, that's a lot of fun work. Good job, guys. Suddenly getting very busy there again. Ah, okay, so you can still keep going. Okay, I didn't know that. Once things get numb, I very rarely keep going, so that's a pleasant surprise. That's okay, Rena. If you scroll to the next live, it'll be a London City walks, hopefully very soon. We'll sort of flip between the two: walks, talks, walks, talks, talks, walks, back and forwards. Actually, I was just thinking about something, guys. I wonder how it would work if, for example, I had the two phones on live at the same time, but with one with each channel. For example, if I did every live on London City Walks and on London City Talks, I wonder how that would work. Yep, clippy clops and tappy taps. 581, that's got to be a TikTok record. Hey Christina, yes you did. Don't worry, back on the main from Monday, but on this one, until then. Actually, wait guys, what's the current number? To be honest, Rob, the absolute dream thing, of course, would be to have two people with two phones, one concentrating on what happens on one side, and one concentrating on what happens on the other side. Yeah, that would be a super way to do it. Guys, thank you. Good stuff with the tapping. A lot of taps. Maybe you sort of, I don't know, strap a phone to a lamppost somewhere and just focus it over one box. That way it doesn't need to be touched. Thank you, guys. I think, yeah, I mean, we've got more than an hour to go. We're easily going to push this through 50k likes, which is an extraordinary number. Thinking about it for the first ever live. Plus we're now 815, so that 800 total is clearly out the way. Hey, touche, Louise, 100%, absolutely. Good to be back. Oh. Interesting. Yep, I'm keeping my eye on the clock, don't worry. I mean, there's nothing really to worry about today in the sense that inner courtyard is lovely quiet. I also wonder if it makes any difference, for example, if a new account has, obviously once you get the live permissions, you know, you start to build it slowly. We've seen this many times with people's accounts, new accounts that have cropped up. I wonder if the live or the account is given more trust, as it were, at certain milestones. For example, you're trusted to go live at 800. I wonder if that magic sort of 10k, when you used to be able to join the creator fund, all this kind of stuff at 10k. I wonder if 10k is sort of the next logical trust point. Because it seemed to me that after 10k things went ballistic pretty quickly. So I would put my money on there being some sort of extra trust factor built into the algorithm. So I think probably 800 for the live. After 1,000 the account is, you know, accepted and all things equal. But after 10k those accounts are probably given a little bit more preferential treatment by TikTok. So what I'm thinking is only one way to test that. When next weekend, it won't be this weekend because the other live is banned until Monday. When next weekend, on Saturday, it's obviously going to be ram-packed all weekend. It'll be pretty much August by then. I will obviously drop this account massively during the main live on the other account. And obviously all of you mods can continuously just pin follow London City Walks, sorry, follow London City Talks from the main account, because I think it would only take potentially a week, ideally, with you know, concerted effort to push this account to 10k. And it'll be interesting to see what happens after that, because you know, the main account, we know it gets a massive amount of attention. However, we don't know if that's still going to be the case. The next live on the main account is going to be a very, very interesting point, because either it's going to be suppressed, potentially having just been through that suspension, or it'll just, you know, pop back to normal. However, you know, potentially hundreds of thousands of people getting that pop-up on their phone. My money's on it probably being at least a few hundred, if not a few thousand. So yeah, it definitely needs to be pinned and promoted and pushed hard once we get back to the main account. Because if we can push only 5% of the main account followers to this account, there we go, boom, 5%, we've got 10,000 already. Don't worry guys, the second we hit 50, and we'll easily get there shortly. I mean, I think that's as much as one could ask for. I did briefly pin it, but the thing is, I don't want to leave it there too much, because the main focus and purpose of the TikTok account, the big main TikTok account, it is driving YouTube, and that's worked. You know, don't forget. Apparently, when I first looked into this, most YouTube accounts take roughly a year to get to 1,000, 4,000 watched hours, and then to be invited to join the partner program with YouTube. I did that in 2 months. So even though the YouTube channel has only got 4.67k, it supposedly takes most people a year to do that, to get to the 1k. So YouTube is actually doing much better than it would appear, weird as it might sound. Plus the video on the front page of the channel that was put up last month has already got almost 300,000 views, which in YouTube terms is the same as about 25 million on TikTok. Crazy. Oh, hey Louise, better to be more enthusiastic than less enthusiastic. That's the way I see it. So lots of different things to think about really, guys. These two accounts, obviously the YouTube as well. But the future lies in the YouTube account for content and TikTok for lives. Yeah, careful graphic girls. You don't want to do, you know, ruin your manicures if you have a manicure. You don't want to ruin it for the sake of my live. Am I right or not? Come on. Especially if you just came from the nail salon. Yeah, you've probably destroyed it. In fact, now you actually do need to go for a manicure or re-manicure. It's interesting actually, because I mean, we know Mark isn't here today, Vasco's not here, because obviously we need to build up the backup account. And as I mentioned earlier, anybody that hasn't yet followed it, actually wait, let me look for it 1 second. Let me just look for Mark's, 1 second guys. It does follow this account, but I've forgotten what it is. Anybody know what Mark's backup is? Wait. I'm just searching for it now. There it is. Right, wait. Okay, right. So he's wrong in the sense that you need to get 1,000. The new number is 800. But it is, yeah, there we are. Perfect. Thank you. I just found it. Yeah, Busker 9187. Guys, we should all be following it. I'm following it. Why? Because you know what? Busker should be here again ASAP, and also have a backup that works fine as well. That's just my opinion. So Busker 9187. He's at 66. It is 800. So it won't take long. Hopefully he'll push his back up tomorrow during his live on his main. Yep, I can confirm 100% it's 800. Last night, the second I hit that magic 800, boom, live option appeared. So hopefully, yeah. Thank you, Rena. Hopefully, yeah. If I see him tomorrow, if I'm here, I'll mention it as well. But if Mark pushes his back up during his live, then 100% he'll get his back up to the 1,000 mark in about probably 10 minutes. So I think that's a smart option. Okay, that changeover is just happening literally in a moment. But, however, interestingly, the inner courtyard is nice and quiet. Hopefully it will remain that way. He definitely will not be shouting, I can pretty much guarantee that. Good stuff, Hills, thank you. Yes it is, yeah.
I just can't see it. You see that's the curtain.
Hey Liam, welcome. You're more perms to that already, that's good as well.
We're going to walk through here.
Yeah, it's not going to last. I mean, I'm expecting it to be back to relative chaos tomorrow. There's no way of ever knowing this thing is odd here. But I'm definitely thinking that tomorrow will be very busy, it being Friday. And then, of course, we'll be back to pretty much chaos on Saturday. Which weird message? I didn't remember seeing weird message unless I missed it. Actually, yeah, just under 50k already. That is extraordinary. Well done, everyone. Oh, Longard's there as well. I'm hearing the trumpeter. Got another hour, so I'm not sure why he's already busy practicing, but definitely Longard. I'm sort of wondering, like, hey, what's the noise inside? Hopefully today his puff won't run out. Also wondering if it's going to be the female captain again, the same as yesterday. Actually, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, what's going on? Oh, wait, what's this? Hold on. Wait, changeover, guys. Blues are coming over, I think, it looks like to me. Actually, wait, no, sorry, it's only two. I thought there were multiples. They've got several other horses out in the stable, so I'm thinking that they were going to change over. Nope, sadly not. Not yet, anyway. Oops, wait. So now in a slightly different position, i.e. right in the middle. It's not yet anyway. I think it's going to be tomorrow in that case. Yep, I will have a good look, Rob, after, I promise. That will happen soon after our... Oh, also just dropped a big welcome for the tourists on the floor as he went into the box. How thoughtful. I know, you can hear the trumpeter practicing. Damn, that was fast, guys. Well done. Don't worry, Louise, we know it's a working day. Oh, he's telling everybody to keep away from the tunnel. We know why he's telling everybody to keep away from the tunnel. To the left or right.
Right back.
Zoom over here. We know why. Again, relief guard people. 1 second. Coming up. Why there for a second, please? Why that, please? Troopers scoring the tourists, good thing to say. It's a relief. Verbals, move out the way, please. Didn't scream. I mean, a lot of people here blocking it, so there's no reason he should scream. But yeah, move out the way, please. Interesting. I'm not sure how many times I've heard the lifeguard use please when addressing our lovely tourists, but hey, we see new things every day. Straight back in, so all good in the end. Okay, so the original boxmen are back at the front, and we're into our final hour. Really busy on the inside here. Everyone's fascinated by by the relief guard. Of course, I mean, they see that there's 4 of them. They think, like, what's going on? How is it that there are 4 when there's normally only 1? Winter Raven, thank you very much, and I'm glad that you found the backup as well. We're doing pretty good, guys. My main concern was that the secondary, this account, would not be visible to you guys, or that you wouldn't get notifications and so on. So, you know, I was sort of thinking, worst way, we're going to get maybe 15, 20 people watching. So the fact that we already got close to 50 at a couple of points is great. Yeah, it definitely helps, Dr. Susan. Maine will be back on Monday anyway. It's only a temporary suspension. It's not a permanent ban, so it's all good. Yes, certainly did, Dan. Yeah, you're right about that. It works out really well in the end. I mean, to be honest, the main thing in some respects is that the backup is very similar sounding to the, thank you, very similar sounding to the main. It talks, walks, kind of works well, doesn't it? It will, Rob, yeah, I'm optimistic. It's just a matter of being patient, isn't it? It's hard to believe that TikTok didn't even exist as a relevance at all in my life just 7 months ago. Very curious. Oh, we've already got 30 members on the team. That was fast, guys. Well done. One thing I am interested in, can any of you do one thing for me? If you go into TikTok, if you have another device, and you search for London, and then click on the live tab, what do you see? What's the first result, folks? In other words, are we anywhere? Do we feature on searches for live content in London, or completely nowhere? Be interesting to know, yeah, just offhand. I wouldn't expect it to really show yet, it's too new, but I'd like to know if it's anywhere, even if it's, you know, in position, I don't know, 200 or whatever. yeah, that figure, I'm still sure there's this trust factor. So whether it's that magic 1,000 or magic 10,000 that it needs. The other key thing will be whether or not when the other account, the main account, is back on Monday, is whether a search for London brings that up. Sorry, just reading a couple of WhatsApp messages. I do think, as I mentioned, there's that trust factor. Once an account is, we say, once it's done several lives and the algorithm knows that, you know what, these lives have happened, they've been fine, no warnings have been issued, there have been no problems, it hasn't been reported, it's all normal. You know, just slow building of trust with the algorithm. Pretty sure it's an AI trust algorithm. It would make sense as well, wouldn't it? Let's be honest, bro. There's no way they have humans looking at this kind of stuff, so it's all machine based. As I said, it's going to be really interesting to see if there's any kind of residue penalty on the main come next Monday. Next Monday isn't really going to be a good indicator because Monday's always quiet anyway, but I will definitely go live next Monday morning just to see what happens when I do. Hey, back, Shannon. Midday shower. You see both hills. I'm guessing that is because... Actually, wait. No, but hold on. What I mean, hills, is when you go to search for London and then you click on the live tab, it wouldn't bring up London City Walks because that isn't live right now. I mean, just specifically the live tab. In other words, can anybody actually find this channel via the live tab if they search for London? Does it exist? Wait, let me look on my other account. So if I search for London and then live, I'm not seeing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing a lot of other weird stuff, none of which I know, but I'm not seeing this account. And that would explain it, wouldn't it? Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't for me either. Obviously, I'm following this backup, but if I search for London, there's not a single account I recognise, including my own. So wait, so if you type in London City, does that actually show it? Actually, wait, hold on a second, guys. I just realised something. What about searching for... What does London City Walks bring up? Wait. 1 second. London... So just search for London City. You go to live. Nope, still not seeing it. Even searching for London City, it's not coming up for me. London City Walks. Wait. Go to live. Nope. No, it doesn't come up. I mean, to be honest, I don't think it is odd because it's a new account. I wouldn't expect, any new account just to magically pop up just by virtue of having the keywords. So I think it's about that trust thing. It takes time to build up trust with the algorithm. Yeah, 100% that's what it is. It does say live. What I mean is if you're doing just a general search, for example, anyone that's opening their TikTok and searching for, London or London City or whatever, they're not finding this. It's not, TikTok is not displaying this channel in the top set of results. So that's interesting. I expected it because otherwise people would just create brand new accounts all the time to push it to the top. But it'll take time. Yeah, that's it. That would make sense, Kat. I did mention it. I think it's about establishing trust with TikTok. To do a certain hour here and there spend a week, 2 weeks or whatever building it up. So the solution we came up with, Kat, at the beginning of the live today was to use this account on weekday lives, this one, build it up, build the trust up, you know, the stability with the algorithm, and use the old main account for the lives at the weekend. That would seem to be the smart option. That covers sort of the best of both worlds in that respect. Yep, 61.5. It's the best option because you know, Mondays, Tuesdays are normally fairly quiet here anyway. So that would work well to build up, to log the hours, should we say, live with the other account, with this account, sorry. So I'll do that. Yeah, so I'll try and do maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Not all of them, obviously, but you know, those days on and off with this account. And then weekends, probably starting Friday afternoon to, or sometimes actually, guys, what I might do, thinking about it, what I might do, I could start a live, for example, next Saturday, I could start a 1 hour live on the main account. Then at the end of that live, I could say, right, everybody, we're now moving to the other account for the second half of the live. That might work. Yeah, Q&A is also a good idea, in fact, yeah. It needs to be done, doesn't it? I need to push 10% of the main account to this account. Can you imagine that, Rob? If that's very cheeky. Imagine if I went and got a custom sign painted that said, horses may kick or watch London City walks. And I hung it on the wall. You know what the weirdest thing of all is? I guarantee, I would never do it obviously because it's cheeky, but I guarantee if I went away and got that sign painted so it looked the same as the original and hung it up when it was quiet, I guarantee, or hung it up like at night or something when no one was around, I guarantee it would not it would not get taken down. Damn, am I cheeky enough to do that? I'm probably not, to be fair. No. If I had a relative in the lifeguards, I would ask him or her to do it, but good lord. That is extraordinary, isn't it? I think what I might do actually is start uploading the full uncensored live videos to YouTube. I still need to think about that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it because I'm not a rule breaker, and it's from my personal point of view, it's disrespectful to this place and to the guards, but you know, I couldn't stop anyone else doing it. Imagine, in fact, if if that sign was on the wall. I wonder what that would do to the channel. Horses may kick or bite if you don't watch London City walks. Cheeky, very. Did somebody almost just get nipped? I was looking at the channel, but there's someone crying next to me.
I like ours.
It would, and you know what, I'm not going to say anything more about that in this live, but let's just say that that's planted a seed in my mind. Very much so. Oh really? Oh, I didn't see that. I'll if you guys saw that in the live, I'll look for that later. I didn't see it. Poor kid, I hope she's alright. She seemed pretty upset, but I don't think she's actually injured. You know, parents' responsibility. Yeah, I will do it at some point, I promise. It will be ridiculous not to learn to ride at some point. Yeah, that's exactly that. This is why I'm surprised sometimes that parents will let a small child like that go this close. This horse is enormous. Am I a famous TikToker? It depends which one you're talking about. Which one?
I can't
remember his name, but it's like the London City Horse.
I feel better now, in fact. I thought you were going to say Busker, who is yeah. Yes and no. You mean, wait, one second. I think you mean this guy. Wait. Is that a Texas accent?
Colorado.
Colorado? Okay, so just up the road. So I think you mean this guy.
Yes.
Wait, you think this guy's famous?
Oh, yes.
No, come on. No, he's not. He can't be famous. No, it is me. It is my account.
It is you?
It is me. But wait,
Seriously?
no, but hold on. Where am I actually famous? In Colorado?
Yes.
No, come on.
I watch it all the time.
But okay, but do you know anyone else in Colorado that actually watches this channel? Really? No. I feel, come on, you're gonna make me blush. I swear.
I swear.
Oh wow, seriously? It's funny because quite a lot of people have come from Texas that I've met here and said that hey, the channel's watched widely. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so it's the horse community that really like the content because it's magnificent animals, yeah?
They're incredible.
Yeah.
And I actually jumped on one night, and you're like, oh, horse girl, we're going to get along.
Bingo. It's funny because the main account, I'm not actually living. This is not a live stream on the main account. This is on a second new account.
Okay.
But the main account will be back on Monday. But yeah, it is. That is my way. So you know I'm not lying. Let me close it out. You're here on holiday for a few days.
I'm a flight attendant. So
You're a
I'm here
flight
for-
attendant. Oh wow. Okay.
I was here a few weeks ago when it was the kingsguards. And I was like, wait, that's not the blue.
No, it's not. Yeah. See that is me. I'm using my backup. Notice there are two accounts. Actually, I've got three. This is the other account. It's a new one. That's the one that I'm using at the moment. So this live. Flight attendant from Colorado. Damn, so that's literally the ideal job for a woman, am I right?
Best job in the world.
You really like it?
Huh?
You really like it? For example, sometimes you're not like, oh my god, I'm exhausted from something like that. Really?
I flew in from Colorado a few hours ago. And we're walking around my service.
That's
And I said,
extraordinary.
you have to come down here and see the horseguards because they're really amazing.
Wait, so how long ago did you land? A matter of hours, literally hours ago.
We landed at 11:45.
Oh my goodness me. So you're full of it. Where did you fly from today?
Denver.
Oh, so a transatlantic flight, and you're like, hey, I'm still like,
I'm here.
I have to see the horses. Wait, hold on. Can you follow yourself? Wait, let me see if I can get it off. Wait, better idea. Can you hold that for 1 second? I promise it's not heavy. Hey, you can host it if you want. Introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi everyone, my name is Jill. I'm from Colorado. I'm a flight attendant. I came here specifically to see the horse guards. I love following this guy here.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on, wait. You said specifically to see the horse guards. I thought you told it was to see me. Damn it.
I did. And I was very excited to see the host of this TikTok channel right here. And I saw him with his camera and had to come up and see if it was actually him.
If I'm real.
So,
Not
yeah,
just an enigma.
he's live. He's actually a real person.
Yeah, he is. It's not
So,
AI.
It's not AI.
Not
So
yet.
I am very excited to be here with him, standing in front of the horse guards, and made my day. So big cheers to him, and enjoy the channel, everyone.
Wow. That's very kind of you here. Type your TikTok into my TikTok and then you can follow yourself back.
Good question is knowing which one mine is.
Ah, but you're not sure you're in TikTok channel?
I don't even know. I don't post much.
Off the right!
Look at that, you just arrived and it happened straight off. How about that, Jill? That's like,
That was awesome.
that hasn't happened that dramatically in quite a while, guys. Jill
I brought
has
it.
brought luck for us, everyone. Look at this.
My horse's name is King.
Ah, okay. I'm thinking that's a really interesting name for your son or daughter.
No.
Is the horse.
My horse's name is King. All right.
Yeah, that guy got a little bit freaked out, everybody. Jill said he was touching the horse too much, and you saw she scared the life out of him. He ran halfway along Whitehall. I think we've now established that the lifeguards, some of them, are happy to scream and shout, guys.
Oh, absolutely they are. They don't want those reins being touched.
Go to the at, get rid of the at, and then just type your ad in, and it'll come up straight away.
Take that picture.
There you go.
I do. But I embrace it.
That's it. Press the search for the bottom. There we are.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, follow yourself. Now you have to grant me permission. I can't actually message you until I've got permission to do so from your TikTok. I'm not sure how that works as a request or something. Oh, that's
That?
Yep.
Right on.
Well, does it even open though?
Complete accent.
Are you roaming on the US side?
I am.
Zoom it out, zoom it out.
I follow this guy on TikTok.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. Small world, eh? Very.
Wie heißt die Spielerin Rosen? Auf Ernst?
And I will definitely.
You're very kind, Jill. Thank you.
Thank you. It was so nice to meet you.
No, it was my
I'll
pleasure.
pop in and say hi.
Yeah, do. I'll message you when I've done so. If you accept the follow request, I'll message you. It'll be good to talk.
My name is Jill.
I remember. You've got amazing eyes, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey guys, so we just saw, luckily, with what happened there with Jill, we just saw probably the most dramatic example of somebody getting upset and running. I mean, he virtually sprinted, didn't he? Along the front of horseguards. So he was just like, boom, he was gone. The lifeguard just, what can I say, schooled him really, really quickly. That was an extraordinary thing to see. Really extraordinary thing. Oh, here's Jill, everybody. There we are. Jill. Oh, the horse likes Jill.
Hey everyone. I'm Jill.
Well done. Perfect.
Thank you.
No, my pleasure. Oh wow, fantastic. Notice how different the response was from the horse and indeed from the guard. When Jill went up respectfully and said, is it okay to touch the horse? Yeah, she's charming, delightful in fact. Beautiful blue eyes, really, really lovely lady. But more importantly, what a lovely guard. I mean, just like, wow. The incredible thing is that Jill, as you heard guys, Jill flew in from Denver. A few hours ago, she just landed and came straight out to get herself here onto horseguards. So transatlantic flight, boom, straight out the airport. I'm guessing probably into Heathrow and here to horseguards. How about that, eh? That's what you call dedication and commitment. What a wonderful thing to see. That's kind of made my day, to be honest, actually. Yeah, it wasn't a great day yesterday, except for last night, so that was a wonderful thing to see. Glad she found me, very glad. Oh, I thought, oh my god, I saw that in the live and I just thought the horse was going to kick the little girl. Damn, no, it's not, no, of course not. Goodness me, this horse is getting a bit choppy today. The optics on that did not look good, did they? It looked as though the horse was going to kick out. That was scary. I think the horse is a little bit regretful because Jill has left us, guys. The horse is like, Jill, come back. That was extraordinary. I mean, that was really extraordinary. Yep, that's what it is. Here we go again. I really hope nobody gets bitten today. I really do, honestly. I mean it. How clearly did we see the guy get shouted at when he ran away from the guard? Was it super clear, everybody? I mean, we heard the shout, obviously, but I was talking with Jill, so I didn't see it. It was really, really clear how the guy was shocked and ran away. It's been a long time since we've seen one like that, isn't it? What luck. What luck, pot luck. I mean, what can we say about that? An extraordinary thing, really extraordinary thing to see. Wonderful, to be honest. Extraordinary. Yeah, that guy's probably, what do we say? He's probably at this moment on his way to his GP to find out if he's got anything that needs needs attention. Ah, goodness me. I did see the look on his face, but I didn't actually see the moment he got shouted at, but that look on his face of pure terror. Classic. Yeah, this this guard is definitely going to go, how do we say? I don't like to use that word, that viral word. He's going to trend, let's just put it that way. Goodness. Yeah, that guy's clear. Oh, must be careful about the reins. But that really was an extraordinary thing to see, though, but more importantly to hear. That made us both jump. I was busy talking to Jill, and my goodness me, we jumped.